मैं बेनज़ीर भुट्टो
सिद्ध के दिल से
हल्फ उठाती हूँ.
In all this darkness, after a decade-long struggle, something happened that brought smiles back. A new era began, where women started rebuilding the society. Election of a woman as Prime Minister had opened a new world of possibilities to women of Pakistan. Dreams started growing and knew no limits. Although democracy remained troubled, but women kept on their journey. It was realized that a considerable enhancement in women's political participation with sustainability was needed. And the feeling was global. The platform for action at the 4th World Conference on Women recognized this need. In 1995, World Conference on Women was attended by the Prime Minister.
That a woman cannot ultimately control her life and make her own choices unless she has financial independence. And a woman cannot have financial independence if she cannot work. The discrimination against women can only begin to erode when women are educated and when women are employed. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Same year, CEDAW was also signed by Pakistan, thereby making all the future governments bound to work for the empowerment of women. Meanwhile, number of civil society organizations, Women's Action Forum, and scores of women's rights activists campaigned for enhancing women's political participation. Religion was increasingly used as a tool of oppression.
And I remember the meeting in which there was an NGO where we all sitting, a lot of us, including Shaila Zia and many others I remember, and we just laughed. We thought, okay, this is going to be our demand, and we all laughed, that it seems so unrealistic that we're going to ask for 30%. And we said, there's no, we should ask for it, and we'll see. I mean, they're not going to give us, but at least we should ask minimum 30%. And then Musharraf came, and then because of his own political, I think at time compulsions and his need to have a more of a liberal and pro women friendly face, he thought, okay, this is the very effective and fastest way of acquiring that kind of political kind of reputation.
A long struggle bore fruit, ironically under a military regime in year 2000. The local government election in 2000-2001 was a landmark event. Sometimes democratic setup was put under turmoil. Women always came to its rescue.
If you look at the local government, I think when the local government is under threat, it's the women councillors who are at the forefront. Even Nazmeen have gone back because, there are political reasons for them to be quiet. But women councillors are the one who are also defending the local government and defending the, this local government ordinance 2001. And so I think this is where things have gone quite ahead, and I think it's very difficult for now anybody to reverse that trend.
And then, yet another big leap happened. In general elections of 2002, women got a quota of 17% of total seats in federal and provincial legislatures. Extreme right-wing religious parties who were against women's political participation earlier were also obliged to bring their women to the fore.
इसी असना में तब्दीली आ गई मुल्क में बहुत कुछ. हाँ, गिव द पीपल ड्यू, डैश 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 ड्यू, कि उन्होंने वो ख़वातीन को रिप्रेजेंटेशन दी, 60 ख़वातीन को. मुझे वो दिन भी याद है, तो नॉमिनेशन की समझ नहीं आ रही थी मुस्लिम लीग सरकारी को भी दूसरों को, इतनी ख़वातीन की सीटें किस किस को हम अपनी लिस्ट में डालें. खुद स्पीकर रहे हैं, काश वो स्पीकर होते और इतनी ख़वातीन होती तो फिर वो कैसे मैनेज करते. मैं मानता ज़ोर रज़ा साहब. तो माशाल्लाह 72 ख़वातीन थी एक असेंबली में. मैंने कहा 72 फिरके, 72 ख़वातीन संभालो. लेकिन बड़े मज़े से वो दौर गुजर गया.
Women performed in the last parliament under pressure.
Last time I saw the speaker, he would not let women parliamentarians speak. This is on record, that the women were stopped from talking, or their time was given off to their male counterparts within their parties, which was being extremely gender blind.
But this too passed. Election of a woman speaker made all that difference. They were often compared with their male colleagues, whose performance was never judged. It is still questioned by people what these women are doing in parliament.
And this time the speaker gives them due time, due respect, gives their, respects their time, let them speak. And this has given a lot of confidence to them, this sense of patronage. The speaker, she is there like the mama goose.
Zia's was not the only era where women became center of the struggle for democracy and people's rights. In the recent crises of judiciary, imposition of emergency and dictatorship, women bore the brunt of the burden of fight. The nation sacrificed a leader, a woman leader. The only politician of Pakistan who challenged religious extremism and terrorists was a woman.
अपने बहन को बहुत एजाज दिया, 2 बार प्राइम मिनिस्टर मुंतखब किया. अगर मैं तीसरे बार बनती थी या नहीं, तो 2 बार के बाद इतना फर्क नहीं होता. मगर मैंने ये रिस्क ली, जान की रिस्क ली, वापस आई, क्योंकि मैं समझती हूँ कि हमारा मुल्क खतरे में है. मैं समझती हूँ कि हमारे अवाम परेशान है, और इसलिए मैं एक बार फिर आपके पास आई हूँ कहने के लिए कि जो बहादुर है उनकी बहन की जरूरत है. जो बहादुर है, जो दलेर है, जो गयूर है, जो वफादार है, जो पीपल्स पार्टी के परचम, जो पाकिस्तान के परचम, जो इस मादरे वतन के वकार और इज्जत के लिए, अवाम के शान के लिए काम करने चाहता है, आओ और हमारा साथ दो, क्योंकि मिल करके इंशाल्लाह हम मुल्क को बुरान से निकालेंगे.
And this too passed. People did not lose hope. A new era began Yet again, the House elected a woman to the office of the Speaker, first time in the history of the Muslim world.
पाकिस्तान और मुस्लिम दुनिया की पहली खातून स्पीकर इस मुक़द्दस ऐवान को चेयर कर रही हैं।
Women who made it to Parliament this time were mature and ripened politicians.
Because it was a long time dream and it seems that it has come true.